Hi, fifth graders. We're going to do the lesson 6 application problem for today. So that's on page 39. Read, draw, and write our answer. Let's read the problem. The Napoli family combined 2 bags of dry cat food in a plastic container. One bag had 5/6 of a kilogram of cat food. The other bag had 3/4 of a kilogram. What was the total weight of the container after the bags were combined? So we are just answering one question. If you feel confident, go ahead. And if not, you can stay back. Okay, so here's what I know. So they're putting this cat food into one container, but they have 2 bags. If something's being combined, we're going to end up figuring out how much total cat food there is. That's an addition problem. So I'm going to be adding 5/6 of a kilogram plus 3/4 of a kilogram. Let's do that. So I'm going to draw a picture. Here, this rectangle is going to represent the 5/6, and we are going to be adding 3/4. So on one of them, use maybe vertical lines to show 5/6, and on the other one, horizontal lines to show 3/4. You can pause now if you can do that by yourself. Okay, to make 6, I need 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to shade in 5 of the 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3/4, I said I'm going to go the other direction. There's 4 pieces, and I'm going to shade in 3 of the 4 pieces. And look at that. I'm just looking at this, and if I was going to combine these two into one drawing, I think I'm going to have more than one rectangle, because this amount wouldn't fit into this empty spot. So I have a feeling my answer is going to be more than 1, which makes sense. Both my fractions are over half. And if I were to add half and half, that would be 1 whole. So something that's more than half plus something else that's more than half should be over 1. Let's make equal sized pieces. So I have 6 columns. I'm going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have 6 columns. And I have 4 rows. Let's do that over here. There we go, 4 rows. Pause the video, figure out what new fractions are we working with. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be 6, 12, 18, 24 total pieces. And on the first one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 of the 24 pieces shaded. On this one over here, I have 6, 12, 18 of the 24 pieces shaded. So you can do 2 things. If you'd like to, you could add up your total fractions here, but it's going to give you an improper fraction, meaning that the number on top is larger than the bottom. We could also just move around some of our pieces to make it a mixed number in our drawing. So here's what I see. 4 more pieces are needed to equal 1 whole. So I'm going to take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to move them over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have 1 whole, or you could say 24 24ths equals 1. And what's left over here? I no longer have 18 because I just took away 4 of them. So that would be 6, 12, 13, 14 24ths. 1 whole, or 24 24ths, and then 14 24ths. So our answer be 1 and 14 24ths. If you decide just to add up your fractions, you could say 20 plus 24 is 38. And then it would be up to you to come up with this. 38 24ths. If I pull out a whole, 24 24ths, I would need to add 14 more 24ths to equal 38. 24 plus 14 is 38. So that's where we get our 1 and our 14 24ths. I'm thinking this is probably not my final answer because 14 and 24 are very large numbers. So let's see, can we reduce them at all? Find a greatest common factor. So pause the video again if you haven't already. Figure out what are your factors of 14 and what are your factors of 24. Okay, here's what I came up with. 1 times 14, 2 times 7. That's all I could think of. And over here, I have 1 times 24, 2 times 12, and 6 times 4. What do we see in common here? Do we have any factors in common besides 1? We have 2. So this fraction, my 1 is going to stay. Just the fraction, the 14 24ths, will be changing. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. Look, I'm using the other factor to figure that out. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 7 twelfths is equivalent to 14 24ths. And that's going to be our final answer. Don't forget to write it down in the sentence. So the question was, what was the total weight of the container after the bags were combined? So I could say the total weight of the container after the bags were combined is 1 7/12 kilograms. Don't forget your unit. All right, that is it. Good job, everyone. Bye.